Thank you, Dean Peterson, for the introduction. Welcome, fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, family, and friends. I am honored and thrilled to be speaking at the commencement exercise for the City University of New York's School of Professional Studies class of 2014. But really, I am thrilled that today is just finally here. Like many of you here, I have never actually met any of my fellow classmates or teachers face to face. Yet, for the past 4 years, you are the people with whom I came to share a great deal of time, as well as many important experiences. From the wonderful and stimulating topics on the discussion boards, to the collaboration on class assignments, you have all taught me new ideas and helped me to grow both emotionally and intellectually. So for that, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all. As with many of you, the road to receiving my degree has been a very circuitous one. Through the class self-introductions, I know that there are those of you who studied for your degree while working a full-time job, while being the caretakers of your families, while maybe trying to start a business. You may have had to make a choice between a deadline at work, a deadline at school, or attending your child's baseball game or recital. So while attending classes online gave some of us the convenience of not having to travel to and from class, and sometimes not getting out of our pajamas, I think we can all agree that to reach this day was not always an easy road. Our teachers came to expect a lot of us, and I know I came to expect a lot from myself. But if you are here today, whether through online courses or on-the-ground classes, it means that you met the challenge and you have succeeded. My own college education started 40 years ago at another CUNY school. I attended Queensborough Community College thinking I might be a nurse or a social worker. However, after receiving my associate's degree, I took a chance and auditioned at Adelphi as a dance major and was accepted. However, during my junior year, I was also accepted into a dance company, and that was the start of a 35-year career in the dance arts. It was also the end of my formal education. However, a few years ago, I felt it was time to move on to something else. With a child in school, I could no longer travel a lot, and I wanted to work in a field where I could give back to my community. After receiving a certificate in philanthropy and fundraising from NYU, I was excited to start working at this new endeavor, but quickly discovered my lack of a bachelor's degree was a wall that was standing between myself and all that I hoped to accomplish. Lucky enough to find a part-time job, I was busy with that and taking care of my son, and I didn't know how I was going to obtain my degree. And then I found out about CUNY's School of Professional Study, or SPS. And although it has been a challenging experience as I am now working full-time, it has also been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. I definitely feel, as I am sure many of you do too, that if I have accomplished this, I can accomplish anything. SPS is a wonderful school that offers many things to many people. Some of you, like myself, are reinventing yourselves for the next chapter of your lives, while others may need a degree or a certificate to progress a career. It is also, with its online program, available to anyone, anywhere. I have had classmates who live here in New York City, some who live in California or Texas, and still others who live in countries such as Korea or Italy. This wonderful diversity added a great dimension to the discussions, no matter what the subject in the class. It has also been great to have professors who bring a lifetime of experience in their various fields. I believe these are some of the things that make SPS unique. However, what I really feel sets SPS apart is that the material we learn is so relevant to the real world. Working in development and communication at a New York City school, my degree in communication and culture is a perfect fit. Courses such as diversity, urban anthropology, cultural change, and mass communication have helped me to better understand those around me and the world we live in. I am able to apply so much of what I have learned in these courses directly to my work. Finishing my first PowerPoint presentation last year, I knew I had come a long way from the days when I attended a traditional college and was handing in papers that I had typed on a typewriter, a manual typewriter. You may have heard the saying that life is not a dress rehearsal. I would take this to mean that you show up and you make each day count because you only get one shot at it. But I would also say that life is made up of many acts. It is never too late to make your life what you want it to be. So learn something new, work at something you enjoy, spend time with people you like, and above all, do it with kindness and integrity. For one thing I have learned here is that as different as we all may seem, we are all also very much alike. We want to better ourselves and have a happy life. We want to be able to take better care of our families. And all of us here have a love of learning and growing, and we are not afraid of a challenge. So as you move on to your next act, make it one that counts. On a personal note, I would like to thank my son for being so patient. Here he is. Many times I could not help you with your homework because I was doing my homework, but you inspired me with all of your hard work. To all of my fellow graduates, I congratulate each of you and wish you all the success that you have earned. Best of luck to the class of 2014.
Thank you.